that hello darkness, my old friend. You'd all leave me. I'd be on me lonesome again. But a big shout out if you guys are watching over on Pilot Emily as well. She does great things and always a fun time watching her streams. So feel free to, I suppose, jump between the two. You can't really jump, you can swap between the two. But let's see what sort of crack level we can have here. We'll turn up the crack meter up to around 20 and see how it all works out. Paul Garrett is in the house. Good to see you, my dude. Sydney O is here. He says, good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Good to see you. Abraham Lincoln says 2 days before Christmas. It's crazy, isn't it? Like it's just, we can reach it and touch it. It's just there. Karen says, hello, sir. Tony Robinson is in the house. Good to see you. Red Dragon CYM is in the house. Good to see you, my dude. William Contino is here. He says, nice occasion. Indeed it is. Abraham Lincoln likes my hat. It does things. It moves and there's less fluff in this one. Thankfully. As Craigie Baby has subscribed. Many thanks, my dude. Or is it Craigie Baby? And has Colonel Fork done mad things? Because he has. Colonel Fork is dishing out the stuff. Many thanks to Colonel Fork, and a big welcome aboard to the new peoples. Colonel Fork, you're beyond awesome. You never cease to amaze me. But cheers, my dude, and sláinte. A tastier beverage on a Wednesday night. Because it's Wednesday and we only got 1 day left. And then it's, chill and relax. Annie and Stu are here. Let me see. Annie and Stu says, good evening, lads and lassies. It's Mrs. Ailerons into Wind. Wait. Please say a big happy birthday to Stu, Ailerons into Wind. It's his birthday tomorrow and happy Christmas. Well, doesn't that just warm you? Well, hello, Annie, and many thanks for joining us here this evening. And a big shout out to Ailerons into Wind and a big happy birthday for him for tomorrow. I hope you're looking after him and you get him something nice, preferably something he can build, but make sure he has no instructions. You need to hide them and put them away somewhere. But you're very welcome aboard. Who else has rambled in? J Duncan 265 is here. I'm flying in VR tonight. Sounds dangerous, but let's give it a bash. The VR is, of course, upon us. We have been flying in VR, testing things out. They've done a splendid job. And if you guys have experienced VR in Microsoft Flight Sim, it is a sight to behold. And if you're on the fence thinking, should you or shouldn't you, you should. It's fantastic. It really is. Thomas Spark has rambled in. Good to see you, my dude. Crompton 33 is here. Happy Wednesday. Jesper Anderson has rambled into the house. Good evening. Aileron says, didn't expect the wife. Now she knows where you hang out. It's terrible. Sydney O says, hope everyone has downloaded the ENAN scenery in time of the arrival. So Jepson 2001, the man, the myth, the legend, has created some sceneries for us. If you want to ramble over to our Discord, you can check it out. There is plenty of times to grab it and install it. And even if you're going to fly up to the airport, once we get up there, you can restart the sim and then you'll have the scenery when we get going again. As my left ankle just made a cracking noise because it does that from time to time. Welsh Rugby is in the house. Good to see you, my dude. Who else? Bigger 60 is here. Happy Wednesday. The Mexican has rambled in. He says, brother, I'm here with the scotch. Well, cheers, my dude. You're very welcome aboard. David Duggan is here. He says, tell Santa Dave is asking for him if you see Santa. We will. Bosman is here. Looking forward to so much to this friendly stream. Absolutely. It's all going to happen now, Bosman. Tom O'Randall is here. Top of the evening. Good to see you, my dude. Gregors says, I was there, but jumped here. Aha, we're feeling the love, Gregor. Many thanks. E. Bennis is here. Good to see you, my dude. Johnny says, Pilot Emily is cute, but you are Irish. Boom! Many thanks, my dude. Austin Bukabash is here. He says, Merry Christmas. We'll be singing the 12 Days of Christmas. We don't know, but we'll try, perhaps. Maybe not. We'll play the music, and then we'll mime it. And you guys can sing it, but you have to be loud for me to hear it through Dad set. I'm mad. Andrew Hill is here saying, I can't see anyone on the North Europe server. I'll try to restart the sim. That's okay, my dude. Tony Robinson is here. Evening from Lapland. It's cold here. It's freezing here. Daza T Arab is in the house. Good to see you, my dude. Happy Wednesday. The Chasman has rambled in saying, top of the evening to you, Murph. Top of the evening to you, my dude. Let's see. Anyone has issues with VR, my key bindings don't show for me to actually bind them. Chasman, if you're stuck with anything, do jump over to our Discord. We'll try and get things sorted out for you. Now, in saying that, all the other airplanes disappeared. What's going to happen? We'll give it a few minutes. It tends to do this. But let's hope it all works out very, very well. Damo5104 is in the house. He says, happy belated birthday to my wife Nadine. It was her birthday yesterday. Happy Christmas to you, Murph, and all. Well, many thanks, Damo, and a big belated happy birthday to Nadine. Hope you're keeping well. Mal Walters here says, hi, pal. Merry Christmas to you and all. And the same to you, my dude. Many, many thanks. Who else? Wayland says, strange, I've logged in 3 times now, twice with the Mooney, once with the caravan. I see Murph, but once I'm in the sim, I'm all alone. It could be glitches and gickness and well, stuff. But we'll try not to let that dampen the mood. We're up this, it's a magical place that we're in the place tonight. Seamus McNeil is here as well. Good evening to you, my dude. I hope you're keeping very, very well. Who else? It's busy here tonight, guys. I wasn't expecting this. But yes, there's a lot of people at the parking holding short of runway 25. Well, let's go down and have a look. Do you like it? The livery. This is one of the new liveries that's included. So you get the aviator pack, and you also get those who are the alpha or beta testers. Ooh, and they get the blue one. So I said I'd go for something completely different and fly in this thing, which I have to say, it looks nice. It is what it is. I like it. Anyway, we're going to get this machine started here, and as you can see, well, it's not very bright out, is it? Now that we're doing a spot of oil on that, and they'll turn off, and we won't be able to see a thing. So, with that said, maybe we get the battery on. Battery on. Got Border Collies is in the house. Good to see you. Owen 593 is here. Top of the evening to you. Dougal McTavish has rambled in. Hello, Dougal. I hope you're keeping very well, my dude. Keith Farrell is here. Where's the flying song? Oh no, where's the Christmas flying song? Soon, very soon, we'll have music. There's no eggnog, but there's this stuff, and it's Christmassy. Aileron says, only 2 hours of flight up here, Murph. Move it on. Snow alert in the aircraft. Very good. Good catch. We shake off her head. It came off her head. Great catch, Seamus McNeil. Now, let me see. Lights. Nav beacon. Sure, we'll turn on all the other lights. Recognition lights, I know they're okay. Now, we have lights down here. Hang on now. Do we need floodlights? We'll turn on a little bit of floodage. Just to keep things kind of normal. Right, so we're going to get our machine started up here. Bring the fuel back. We don't need our fuel yet. So to start this machine, we're going to rumble down to this side of the house. And we're going to put our fuel boosters on. We can hear them. Ignition goes to on, and we'll go for a starter. By right, we should have the avionics on, so we can see what's happening. The weather setting, we're using the Arctic Chill, which looks lovely. So, ITT is rising, NG is rising. Introduce some fuel into the system. It's absolutely fantastic, the sound of this machine. Come on, Betsy, you're doing your thing. Some lightage on. There we go. Hit our D and B keys to reset the things. What are they called? Directional and barometric gauges. So we need to turn on some stall heat. Yes, that needs to go on. Wing light, sure, we'll turn that on as well. Windshield, leave that on. Backup, turn that on. Primary is high, normal, or off. Fluid control, we'll keep it on normal. It's quite cold. It's about 30 below. 30 below! So that's what we're going to do. So, starter motor, disengage. Ignition goes back to normal. Don't need alternate power. We can reset the gens. They're all okay. Now, let's ramble over this direction. What do we have? We have bleed air heat. Turn that on. Keep our toes nice and warm. And that all looks good to me. We shall zoom in here. And we go to our CDI. We're going to go to our GPS mode. Our PFD. We want some wind information. Option number 3. It's calm. Winds are calm. That's what we like. Transponder, we'll just put it onto altitude mode. And I think we're kind of done-ish. What else do we need? For the autopilot system. Flight director, we want you. Altimeter setting here is the 29902. Peter Thomas says, what time of day is it here? It is 12:17 p.m. Just nearly 20 past 12 in the afternoon. So yes. Peter Redman says, I sure hope Santa has been modelled correctly, otherwise I will be sad. That's if you see him. Like, he's prepping up, he's getting ready to go. Things get kind of busy this kind of year for him. So at this stage, it's time to say hello and many thanks to people who go the extra mile, who are, well, they support the channel. With our various tiers, we have 3 different tiers. And a little bit more from me. But I just want to say hello and thanks to a whole load of people, because the list gets bigger all the time. And big shout out to Mrs. Two-Tone. For doing up the writings and all the nice graphics and stuff. It looks fantastic. So first and foremost, we shall say hello and thank you to our flight crew. They are Wayne Mason, the exclusive Blériot Club, Tomo Randall, Lee Russell, Alaska 559, Merlin Flyer, Fly Darren, Peter Unch Nakname, or Peter Own Nashname. Hey Peter. McShiggity Pilot, Captain Geo, Austin Butenbach, Tyler Park, Rogers RC 7527, Jack Meek, Andy Shaw, Ricky Kelleher, William Contino, John E, Peter Fast Pete 84, Tim Middleton, Catbat 9, Red Dragon CYM, Nick Stratford, XL Sugar Daddy, WB 1990, Tarvu Tarvuti, Hal Jor, Bernd Barsh, Papa Joe B, and Ethan Short. Thank you all so very, very much for all your support. Very nice indeed, and many, many thanks. Who else has rambled in? Epic on 60 FPS is here, and Pat Laras is here. Good evening, my dude. Next up then, we have our co-pilots. A big shout out to these wonderful people. We have Big Ears 60, Noel K, Kingsman 9965, Dale Jones, Coley 205, Tony Robinson, John Morris, John Ambler, Rolly Mal 9, Mark Dyson, Rudiger Odenbach, Dougal McTavish, Oz Flight Simmer, Gibbo Ireland, Chippy A, Madge C 888, Sean Leo, The Burko Flyer, Bad Dog, he's a great dog, really great dog, Pilot Peely, Samuel Dye, Patrick Cullen, and Brian Spain. Many, many thanks, my dudes. Tasty beverage on a Wednesday night, as Sticky Rice has rambled in. Good evening, my dude, or good morning, where you are. Next up, it is over to the people who watch us on Twitch, and a big shout out to Colonel Fork 85, Alison Johnson, Wayne Prefontaine, Lukester 911, Cool Sax 98, Big Ears 60, Care 85, Grudnasig, beg your pardon, Hawk Driver 101, Ref Hat 21, Warhamster, MJ Daiso, Andy Brown 7, Brandon Lowe, Neon Jedi, Ibuprofen, and Captain Bombasso. Many, many thanks, my dudes. The mixture. We'll talk about the mixture. And last but not at least, our pilots in command, and you're very, very generous, guys, for all your support. It's just bananas, and it's incredible, and I thank you all so very, very much for all the support you give the channel. And well, as you can see, we try and put it back into the channel for you guys. So a big shout out to Jan Moorkamp, Warhamster, Tortuga Gaming, Dangerous Brian, Daza T Arab, Causeway 04, Cybo Man Drew, Annalisa, Colonel Fork 85, Andrew Brown, Scotland 737 Project, Ailerons Into Wind, Sticky Rice, Alison Johnson, Scott Voigt, Mark O'Gorman, Seamus McNeil, and Ed Reed. Thank you all, as I try to move things, thank you all so very, very much for your support and your continued motivational stuff. I'm very, very lucky, privileged, and well, let's say it blessed to be in receipt of your kindness, and I really, really do appreciate it, my guys. Thank you, cheers, sláinte, and happy Christmas. Okay. With that said, it is time to get moving here, and I'm kind of on my own. What has happened? Does anyone else now see me? The servers are probably acting up a little bit. I'm all alone. Now, we can go and do something like this to see if this helps. Now, Murphy, this is you pressing buttons. Let us see. So if we go to a different one, East USA, and then immediately back to North Europe, and let's say nothing to no one about nothing, and it should be grand. Ruben Sutter's in the house. Good to see you. Lucy Marshall is here. Happy Wednesday. Okay, Alison says there are tons of people here. Okay, Murph's just in. We've gone covert. It does look pretty, doesn't it? Very nice. No one's joining because there's an update. Yeah, they're probably overloaded because of the updates. Is there an update tonight? Has Murphy missed out on an update? That could be a thing. Anyway, that's not important. What did we press there? I pressed something. Yaw dampener. Ah, that's okay. So, altitude. We're set an initial altitude. Hope you devil yet. We'll go for 4,000 feet. We'll probably have to climb over that. Yesterday's one. I'm not seeing anyone either. Murph says Tom the Crab. Ooh. I know there was an update yesterday. So, I restarted the sim and can see everyone. Murph, don't say tears around British people. Tears. Ah, oh, ooh. Don't mention it. Okay, so, parking brake. Coming off. So we're going to taxi out here to the right-hand side. Come on, Betsy. You can do it. We all believe in you. Thomas Park says, I'm all alone as well. Thomas Park, we shall be all alone together. As we'll taxi on out here. They have added, as we said, ice and icing and also snow drifting and gathering. Belbro says, had a CTD restarted, had no update today. Yesterday's update went fine. Okay. You were there about 5 minutes ago, says Peter Thomas. Oh. Aileron says, sim just refreshed. Alright, we'll give it a few minutes. We won't get too worried. If there's like bugs and stuff, well, kind of used to them by now, so we shan't get upset. Well, we'll probably get upset, but we shan't get too upset. Oh, hang on, here's the thing. That heading indicator down there doesn't work. Interesting. Very interesting. Lots of tears in Dover right now. Tears. Ah, gotcha now. Well, I don't really, but we'll move on. Moving on. Justine is in the house. Everything looks nice. It does, it does. It's very pretty and nice, and well, it's kind of Christmassy. The speed of this machine. Now, I know we're probably taking off with the wind behind us. It's a rookie mistake. I hate to see it, but we'll see how it goes. The one on the top console works. Yes, many thanks, Alison. So what do you think of the livery? They've given these liveries to the alpha and beta testers. It's also known as the test pilot livery. Ooh, we ran out of runway. It's very hard to see the runway in this, isn't it? You could do it now, plow or something. There is weird artifacts over in the mountains. Ignore it. It's totally fine. We know what we're doing. It should be fine. Now, for takeoff. 1 notch of flaps, please. Check to make sure that the runway is indeed empty. There's no sign of the fireflies, but I imagine it'll sort itself out. But even if it doesn't, you guys make sure you're all flying together. Or maybe Murph's on his own. I'm all alone. Anyway, that's not important. Reboot didn't help. I think that's a bit fitting. Thank you. Aha. Right, so we are just about ready to get going here. So we'll have a quick check. Our lights are lighting. Squawk is squawking. We've 1 notch of flaps gone in. And the next is going to be power settings. As we a quick look up here. No lights on here that we need to worry about. No, all is good. Right, are you guys ready? I think I'm ready. I hope I'm ready. Just leave it and it'll load in eventually. Aha. Welsh Rugby says, got the new update today. Now the game is crashing. Ah, that's never good, my dude. Let's go through some of the settings maybe. And we'll try and figure it out. So, it's time to get vertical. So, power coming in. Very nice. There's takeoff power set. Airspeed is alive. There's like a 1 knot wind behind it. It's totally fine. There is 60 knots. There's 75. Coming up on 80. We're getting light now. Gently raise the nose. And we're airborne. Philly Road says, I seize yous all. So we continue our climb here. Bring our flaps in. Ooh. Get ourselves trimmed out as best we can. We want to turn our yaw dampener on, but the little button to do it isn't working, so we'll manually do it now here in a moment. Lucy says, flight sim is available, but it's only available on the laptop, and the laptop decided to give up on you. Oh dear. So we'll climb out here to the left-hand side as we continue to gain some altitude. It's beautiful scenery up here, isn't it? Now, speaking of which, music! Because it's Christmas. I'll have Christmas music. If I can find it. Keep an eye on the sim, Murph. It'll all go mad for you. There's a song. There's more songs. Be mindful of the ground, Murph. So we'll just kind of spin around here. And we have some music. Don't mind me, we're in control. So we'll circle around, hopefully we'll see some more fireflies. If not, well, we'll fix it when we get up there. Why is this game so beautiful? I know, right? Anyway. We won't mind the mad artifacts. Is it feeling all warm and fuzzy? Alfred Rents is in the house. Good to see you, my dude. QWERTY Pro is here. He says, you searching for the Christmas lights they put in the world, Murph? I haven't found any yet. I think they have some at Christ the Redeemer. Ah, there's some fireflies. Hello, hello. I think they put one on the Empire State Building as well. Alison says, mainly because our planet is beautiful. Absolutely. Dan Neon 19 is in the house. He goes, hello, I am from Ukraine. Hello, my dude. You're very, very welcome along. Happy Wednesday to you. Happy Christmas Eve. So we're going to jump over to our autopilot. So we're saying 4,000 feet. We want to go to V speed. We're going to maintain a climb of around 8 to 900. Autopilot activating. It's doing its thing. Abraham Lincoln says, do you think Microsoft will put Easter eggs into the sim or the game? I think they did, and there are a few there already. Dan Neon says, happy Christmas, same to you, my dude. And happy Christmas to one and all. Hello, fireflies. So you join us here as we're taking off out of Norway, the Bodø airport. I'm going to say Bodo. That place. We're going to head up then to Andøya Air Base. Echo November, Alpha November. And then, sure, look it. We're going to ramble down to Lapland. Talk Cool 1 is in the house. Should I Jemison Black Barrel or Redbreast 12? Ooh. The Redbreast 12 is excellent. Oh, Jan Moorkamp. Oh, dear. I just updated the sim because I wasn't at home for the whole week. And the update deleted all my content. Oh! I feel your pain, dude. So we shall ramble over here to the left-hand side. New heading of 140 degrees. It does look like, rather, very nice. Ruben Sutter says, which flight plan are you using? I'm pretty much a direct to mode. What heading? So we're going to turn here to 140 degrees. As, well, it's like something out of Krypton. The planet Krypton with Superman landing. If they were green, it was Krypton. So not to focus on the, the unpleasantness, why don't we turn left here and head over to, careful now, 030 degrees. That'll make things interesting. How is it looking now, folks? Is it doing its thing? Rogers RC, many thanks for the help, my dude. He says the last stop is pronounced Jelly Vary. Something like that. Not sure how to write it. Sounds good to me, dude. Sound better than my attempt. Gavari? Dan Morecambe says, looks like the banking speed has been fixed. Surely does. We're starting to look decent. So we're leveled off. Get our engine controls back to where they belong. We're going a little bit fast. We'll slow that down. Hello. Lucy Marshall, you take care. Happy Christmas. And we'll see you soon. Pretty Pro says, yeah, the banking speed was bad on the 172. It's a lot better now. Seamus McNeil says, how about hitting the like button while we're in the cruise? Many thanks. Seamus McNeil for all the support and motivation, my dude.
Oh, my mic was off. Sorry about
Martin Dickman
that.
is in the house.
We are
He
in
says,
Norway
to all.
right now.
The invisible participants.
Thanks.
No, we're catching them up.
Toby.
The fireflies are reappearing.
Didn't realize my mic was muted. Yes, this is Norway.
Alfred says, where are we heading tonight, my dude?
We're here with Murph Circus.
We're going to head over to Andoya Air Base. Echo November, Alpha November. And from there, we shall load up some cargo. And we're going to bring it down to Lapland.
I don't know why
Echo
this
Sierra
thing's
November
wanting
Golf
to bank.
in Sweden. Keen Lafford is in the house. Good to see you, dude.
Keeps
Dan McClure
wanting
says,
to
pressure
turn.
has been applied to the like button. Many thanks. Dave AK is in the house. Good to see you, my dude.
Yeah,
He says, looks amazing and happy Christmas.
Yeah.
And to you. Ruben Sutter says, I see. You're not using the Spanish flight plan I just loaded in. Ooh. Oz Flight Simmer is in the house. Good day to you, Shane. I hope you're keeping very, very well. Many thanks for joining us. If you guys haven't heard, Oz Flight Simmer, huge YouTuber. Do be sure to subscribe to his channel. He has joined us here in the chat. We shall extend to him the Firefly Christmas greetings. And as we do that, why don't we get a count of who... A count? No, not that count. Let's see how many pilots are with us here tonight. So for all the virtual flyers out there, if you're with us here in the sim, do now press the number 2.
Evening, mate. You alright?
Yeah, supposed to be at work.
And let's get a head count of who's here with us.
I love the start of that sentence. Yeah, supposed.
That's me
Guess
playing
who
the piano
developed
with
a
my
cough and a bit of
toes.
a temperature.
Oh.
Oh, that's... I'll take that one for the team.
That's bugger. Is that genuine or is that you just...
No,
Milk?
well, the coughs are virtually non-existent, but
Temperature.
times in the middle of the night last night, absolutely, I mean, drenched in sweat.
Shit. Have you had a test? Have you booked in for it?
Yeah, I
I'm going
already
to try
got
and
that
start counting. This is
sorted
going to
today.
take a while.
That'll
There's
be my
lots.
third test. It'll be fine.
We'll give it a bash though.
Well,
For anyone who's new here,
I've had
My
it.
coworker
so
is
we
pretty
live
sure
stream
he's
the
got it.
Shameless
It's
plug.
not
Look,
nice,
it's shameless.
mate.
We live
It's
stream
not
every
nice.
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8
Oh,
p.m. Zoom
wait to see.
time.
I'm pretty sure, like,
Another-
Josh had it
Be
back
sure
in March.
to
and
smash the
how would I
thumbs
not
up
catch
button.
it off her, you know?
Yeah.
Be sure to subscribe or
Oh,
follow
see,
if you like this kind of
she's
stuff.
she's in worse shape
And
than
I've also
me,
put a
but
link to our Discord
I think
in the
the
chat.
test's going to come back negative.
That's where we hang
It
about
seems
when
the
we're not
costs
here
we
on the
do have
streams.
are productive,
You guys
like
would be
a
more
bit
than welcome
phlegmy.
to join us over there.
So we might just have some other random virus.
Could just be flu.
Nah, I don't feel too
No.
bad. I feel like I've got a bit of a hangover, and that's about it.
Well, that doesn't sound like COVID, but there's that many bloody strains of it now. I know the one that we had back in March.
We have
Was pretty bad.
47 so far. 47 plus Murphy is 48. What? 48 other people flying. And we're giving it socks. Now, magenta line, please. We shall go to nav mode.
It does mean I'm
Bank ever
missing out on
slightly
the
to the
overtime
left.
today and tomorrow. because we're all extended
How's
for
the
12-hour shifts.
Are we feeling it? It's Christmas
So-
Eve.
You happy about
If
that or
your name
annoyed
is
about
Eve,
that?
it'd be Christmas Eve.
I would have
Eve.
claimed it as time back, but I'm off
We're
now
getting
anyway,
close,
so
lads.
you know,
What is going
It's
on
almost
with my
upon us.
autopilot?
I have to wait until we get both test results back before I can go back to work.
Wizard
But I'm
Alien
off-
is in
would
the
have been
house.
off
Good to see
Christmas
you,
Day
my
and Boxing
dude.
Day anyway.
Jonathan Colleen is here. 51. 52. It's getting
So,
crazy,
we'll
lads.
see.
Colonel Fork says, FYI, the generic model settings have moved from graphics to traffic in the general settings menu. Ah, nice one, Colonel Fork. I appreciate that. As Captain Sickbag is in with the donation, holy moly. He says, Happy Christmas, Mr. and Mrs. Two-Tone. Get yourselves a Bailey's or two. Well, many thanks, my dude. Happy Christmas to you too. Really appreciate it. Do you like me hat? Aha. Cheers, my dude. One Below is here. Hello from the ground at Bodo. Is it Bodo or Budo? I was very confused to see the sky full of names. Shuffle Shoes John is in the house. He says, Hi Murph, Merry Christmas to all. And to you, my dude. Merlin Flyer is here saying, I don't have VR, but I do have Sicilian gin, which has it has the same effect. Yep. Jamie Gray is here. Where are you? I want to join. So if you guys would like to join in, you're more than welcome to. I will ask of the following. Don't use any airliners. Just use the default aircraft that come with the sim and also the default liveries that come with the sim. And sure, look, if you're okay with that, jump onto the North Europe server as we make our way up to Andøya Air Base here in Norway. Alfred says, so, are you heading to Sweden or Finland? Sweden, I think. Michael Seltman is in the house. He goes, hey from Germany. Guten Abend, my friend. You're very, very welcome along. Phil Boardman says, can't fly tonight. My net's not working. Oh, happy flight, Hal. Well, my dude, it won't be the same without you. But many thanks for joining us. We'll try and do a good job. Mad Dogs TV is in the house. He says, happy Crimbo, Murphy. Same to you, my dude. Keen Lefford reports, only 145 days till Eurovision. Yes, only 145 days. Doesn't that look nice? Look at the state of that view. I mean, come on. Alexander Husby says, hey from Sweden. Hello, Alexander. You're welcome aboard, my dude. Peter Paskov says, hey from Germany. Guten Abend, my friends. We have friends from Germany. Hope you guys are keeping very well. So how's the frames holding up? They kind of get a little bit on the hibbity-beeby. The hibbity-jeebies. It's a word I'm looking for. I haven't figured it out yet, but you know what I mean.
The caravan feels a bit
saying,
different.
good evening. Looks like you got a whole
Yeah, they've
bunch
done
of
some
fireflies with you today. We
Changed
absolutely
the flight
do.
modelling and stuff on it, so...
Very
It's a busy
smooth,
one
very
tonight.
stable. I never noticed it be unstable before. It's like it's
Christmas Eve
it's
Eve.
control damping or something.
It's so
modeled.
close.
I don't know how to describe it.
Andy Shaw's in the house. Good to see you. He says, hey Murph, haven't been in since the update.
I'll take it round
Happy you're still in the
Papua
air.
New Guinea at some point.
Did you get the kitchen yet?
Christmas week?
Don't mention the war.
See what it's like.
It's hard to know when the kitchen's going to arrive. Or if Murphy has to build it. I'm not great at building things. I'm not great with my hands. I get blisters from pointing at things.
Oh, I just lost everybody.
Darren Murphy's in the house. Good to see you, my dude. Colonel Fork says, happy Christmas to Murph.
It does that
Mrs.
sometimes,
Two-Tone,
but it's just
mods
a
and
server
chat
refresh
from
and that's all,
Michigan
mate.
in the US of
Don't
A.
worry too
much
Well,
about it.
many happy returns
kick
to you,
back in
Colonel Fork
eventually.
85.
It took
to you and your family.
3-4 minutes for everybody to load in for me.
It is the wonderful time of the year.
Yeah, everyone
Morton
was loaded
says,
in
everyone
from the
appeared
start
now.
for
The
me,
skies in
but
front of me,
yeah, I guess
they're now
it's just
blinking red and white.
intermittent.
It's just a refresh.
Wade
that's all.
Trisler is in the house. Well, my external hard drive is full, so I tried to move the game. It didn't work. So now for a new install.
My autopilot's
Oh
being
boy.
wacky.
Owen Burstein is in the house. Hi Murph, I love your channel. Well, many thanks, Owen. You're very welcome aboard, my dude. Happy Christmas to you and the
I
holidays.
think I'm way up. I'm flying an IFR flight plan, so I'm way up ahead
Dougal
from
says
you guys.
he had the
but,
kitchen, but it wouldn't fit in the sack, so he took it back.
It's performing really well up here.
We're going to Sweden, we'll bring it
No
back to IKEA.
issues.
Only at IKEA.
Beautiful views.
Yeah, I'm on the magenta line and my autopilot wants to turn right.
I tell you, the
What
music,
aircraft are you in?
are you feeling it?
TBM.
Yeah, that's common. They've actually supposed to have fixed that in the update.
It hasn't wigged out for a while. I don't know what happened. Thought it was fixed.
If you go into, I don't know if it's weather. I think it's weather. Open it up and then close it back down, and then try it. Then it should work. It may not, but it should.
Just open weather?
Yeah, yeah. If you go into weather, select it. Where it says next to your cross, you've got your pop-out window.
I thought
Pop
it was
out
good.
the
I
window,
thought it was good.
resize it, close it, and then
Samuel Weeks says,
that
dances uncontrollably around the
sometimes
room.
works.
And if Annalisa was
Don't know
here,
why
you'd
it
have a
works, it
dancing,
just seems
sparring
to.
partner. Johnny says Santa would have delivered that kitchen, but he couldn't get it down the chimney. Owen says Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year all, and same to you. Alfred says I'm from Sweden as well. Nice, dude.
I think you may be
Owen
right.
says the music makes your streams that much better.
Work okay?
Well, many thanks, my dude.
Looks like it's working now.
Yeah.
Alison
really
says,
odd. Don't know
God
why.
Jewel to all our friends
Don't
in
know why.
Sweden. Alison, our multilinguistic
That's
champion.
the old
As you
school
tried to say that without making it.
autopilot
Oh, look,
fix.
I can see the
It seems
deliveries.
to work.
That's new. So, SITREP, we are 30 minutes away from our first stop here. We're in a full flight here with the Fireflies.
Hello? Hey, how's it going?
Okay, start getting my descent
John
ready.
Markham says, Murph, what's the next promising add-on plane and how much is it? Ooh. Well, Carinata were cooking up a storm. They have some nice aircraft on the way. DC Designs through Just Flight have the F-15. I hope to show that one off very soon. There's also a Spitfire in development from Flying Iron. That looks amazing. The CRJ is soon to release. It's quite busy. We got a lot of new aircraft on the way, and we're looking forward to all of them. Alexander says, I have to say that you pronounce my name perfectly, and that Lapland is spelled with 2 P's in Swedish. Nice. A huge shout out to Sticky Rice for the donation through Super Chat. Many, many thanks, my dude. Appreciate it. Cheers and happy Christmas. Many, many thanks, my dude. Dougal McTavish says, my brother lives in Stockholm. Nice. The airport you're going, it's nighttime right now. Kind of is. Kinaffer says, Murph, when you turn on energetic music, I start waving my arms all over the place, like I was at a concert. My mum just walked in. She thought I had gone mad. That happens all the time. Gregor says, the second P is silent. Lapland? I'll butcher it, lads. I'll try, but don't act like you're not impressed. It is really nice. Owen says the sunset is so pretty. And actually, I think it's actually a sunrise. Imagine living up here. Almost zero need for sunglasses. Well, this time of the year. But then at the other time of the year, one would imagine it's bright for a whole long time. Ruben says, I can now see clouds with fireflies and Santa's heavy. Don't they look majestic? With our... Yeah, it's the frames. The frames. They're doing their things. But it's grand. It's grand. There's probably a huge load on the server tonight. But it's grand. Cat says daytime lasts for about 5 minutes here. Maverick07 is in the house. Where is this place? It's so beautiful. So we've taken off, it's in Norway. We took off from Budu or Bodo or Bodo Airport, Echo November, Bravo Oscar. And we're going to head up to Andoya Air Base, also in Norway, Echo November Alpha November. And they kind of look like the fjords. And it looks nice. Philly Road says, the sun rises in March and sets in September. Ooh. It's both the sunrise and sunset. Yeah, probably. Darren Murphy says, can't wait to see Santa tomorrow on Flight Radar. Absolutely, my dude. Holy majoli. Berto360 with the donation. Well, many thanks, my dude. He says, greetings from the US and greetings from Ireland, my dude. Thank you very, very much, Berto. The music is getting really festive now, but cheers and sláinte, my dude. Ah. Creddy Pro says, are you on all players or just live? We're on all players, my dude. Bot Singh is here. He says, hey Murph, good evening to you. Finally catched up with the circus for our journey to Lapland. It's like Lapland adjacent. How's the scenery looking, guys? It's very pretty. King Effort says, Harrison Fjord driving a fjord on a Norwegian fjord.
What you doing?
Owen says, the quote of the year. Ah! Ed Reed is in the house. Good day to you, Ed Reed. Happy Wednesday, happy Christmas Eve. And if you know someone called Eve, it's happy Christmas Eve.
I can, but I can't cross platform.
Colonel Vork says, is Indiana Jones a fjord explorer? Alfred says, I used an add-on vehicle the last time in your stream. Sorry about that. Didn't really know you weren't supposed to. That's okay, my dude. It's a bit of a headache because, well, it just does stuff. It tends to break the stream a bit. A big shout out to Gibbo Ireland, who's just upgraded the membership to a pilot in command. It's all happening here tonight, lads. I can't control myself. Gibbo Ireland, many thanks, my dude. Thank you so very, very much. Cheers and sláinte and happy Christmas to you. Ooh, a tasty beverage on a Wednesday night is going down rather well. It's almost gone. We'll have to fill it up. With my hat. Yeah, it's a thing. Ah, sure, lads, it's all happening again. There's more of it. What is it? Christmas? Many thanks to Bell Bro. Welcome to the flight crew, my dude. You are very welcome aboard. Cheers and sláinte. Happy Christmas. We keep drinking this eggnog. It's going to get us out. I just want to say is thank you. But thank you very much, my dude.
Gee, what are you up to? I can hear you scratching around.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm sorry
Cheers
about
and
it. Hang on,
thanks.
just put it on mute quickly.
Johnny says, is that green fur on your upper lip? You just wouldn't know. There's green fur everywhere from that other blithering thing. That is what it is, though. Owen Bernstein says, how do you become a member? It's not required, my friend. I'm very, very grateful for all the love and support you guys give. But if you feel compelled, you can join through YouTube. There is a little join button. You can join any of the tiers associated with that. But it is not required, my dude. I'd rather see everyone put their monies into the sim, get yourself some add-ons, get some aircraft. There's a fantastic sale on in the marketplace. Be sure to pick up some stuff. I like this song. It's very calm and relaxing. But then it gets bananas. Jan Morecamp with the donation, just a little Christmas gift for the community. Holy moly, lads. I might as well leave the camera on. Jan Morecamp, thank you so very, very much, my dude. I really appreciate it. Happy Christmas to you. And thank you, as ever, for all the support. Very kind of you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, there would definitely appear to be some kind of issues in the tissues, but we'll try not to get too excited. No, the frames are really they're doing their thing. Scott Flanagan's in the house. He says, weird, just lost all the players. I'm on the North Europe and everyone disappeared. Was that something I said? There could be just kind of minor issues with the sim tonight. Let's hope it all works out okay. Grinch Murph in a mankini is here. Hello, Grinch Murph in a mankini. New Murph and Dice. Hope you're keeping well. Colonel Fork says, I have Warhamster, Ali, Drew, and Catbat on my 6 o'clock. Daka, 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 daka. Daka, daka, daka. Many thanks, Kensha, for the donation, my dude. Sure, it's Christmas, he says. Many thanks, my dude. This was easier said than done.
My vote goes he's going to be wearing a Skeletor mask.
Many thanks, Sir Niall, for the membership, my dude. Very kind of you, man. Thank you so very, very, very much. You see, the effort that goes into this must be crazy. Oh! As my glasses fog up. You think I would have learned after the last time when the fur of my head and my stuff ended up in my mouth? It's happening. It's like a new feature I've added. I figured it out yesterday. If you do this, you can manipulate the face I actually cannot see where I'm going. Ah, there we are. Speed 163 knots. ETA 25 minutes at 4,000 feet. There's something on the way. What is this? Scott Flanagan, thank you so very... I've no straw. But Scott Flanagan, thank you. Thank you very much, my dude. And to everyone for all your support
Babe,
tonight.
have a quick look
Very
at
grateful
Murph's
of you.
YouTube.
I'm going off to buy a sports car. I'm not really. The weather's too bad in Ireland for sports cars. But I would drink, but... it doesn't work. But many thanks, my dude. Really appreciate you. Yes.
Gonna collect some green stamps.
What is this? A notification. As Derek Trotter with the cheer. Many thanks. Very kind of you. I had a straw the other day. No, there is no straw. But I really do appreciate all the love. Peter Prepman says, put the drink down before you change to a different color. Annalisa is in the house. Hey, Murph. I mean Grinchy. Sorry I'm late. The Christmas shopping arrived late. Hello, Annalisa. You're very welcome. My glasses are fogging up, and I'm getting green fur in my face, and there's mountains approaching.
Appreciate the comeback, good buddy.
What's this? Randy Hurst with a huge donation. Merry Christmas, Murph and Mrs. Murph. Thanks for the cheer. Well, mother of moly. Randy Hurst. Thank you very, very much, my dude. Cheers. And stuff. Cheers and sláinte. But many thanks. Really appreciate you, my dude. God, we're feeling the love tonight and we're feeling the heat. It's friggin' roasting in this. It's like super hot. Really hot. We need more music. What's all happening? Who's this? Who's this? Ailerons into wind with the donation. Many, many thanks, my dude. I feel very grateful considering it's your birthday tomorrow. Many thanks. Cheers and sláinte. The mask has closed one of my eyes. We can fly with one eye open, and it's my left eye.
Because it doesn't
One
let
eye
you do
looking at you,
£10.
one eye looking for you. That's how this works.
I was going to
Yeah.
donate £10 1p to see if I could beat you.
It's crazy.
It wouldn't let me
out
do
here.
£10. It's a slider.
But many,
you just
many
slide
thanks
up
for
how much. and
all
it
the
says,
support
like,
and all the donations. You're all
$4.99,
too very,
$5.99.
very kind. I'm going to steal all of it.
Yeah.
And buy a straw.
I keep forgetting my bloody
Or a
mic's
straw
on,
vending
mate.
machine. But
I
many,
should
many
really call
thanks,
the
all.
microphone out because it's got a light on the microphone.
The music is good.
Hey, bud.
It is time to say bye to Grinchy. Who knows if he returns later?
He's got a what available?
Very nice. Very, very nice.
There is literally green fluff everywhere. It's turning into a night. A night of nights.
Yep.
The good news is I can see again. The bad news is
I know that feeling. I know that feeling when an Ibanez comes out. I've got an Ibanez acoustic.
I'm covered in
and
fluff.
I've had Ibanez pretty much my
but
whole
anyway.
learning to play life, and
Oh, we're close to terrain. Good man.
it's
Colonel
just one of
Ford.
those
That could have
guitars
been,
that-
well, embarrassing to say the least.
I've always
What's
enjoyed.
this button? It's not doing its thing. Now we press it again. So the scenery does look nice here, doesn't it? Ooh, and look at the moon. You want the moon? I'll bring it to you. I'll throw a big lasso around it. What's the film? And that was a good
That's
voiceover.
pretty cool.
Murphy in for the win. Waylon says, tell you.
Yeah,
how
well,
come
Man and
Canada
the
win a
Missus'
6?
first date was Steve Vai.
Oh, yes. It's all ahead of us, lads.
I said,
I-
Man and the
I
Missus'
surprised myself
first
with
date,
the
our
thing.
first proper date
The thing?
together, our outing, was
thing?
to go and watch Steve Vai.
Uh-oh. So, the 12 days of Christmas.
Yeah.
Are we ready? Hide this because I look like an idiot. So, on the first day of Christmas, a Sobo gave to me a Cessna in a tall tree.
Yeah, we went to Bristol.
Oh no. Oh crap.
Which I'm going to
It's
say,
a
I'm
turtle.
talking to the wife in the back. What arena was it? The O2.
And from the top,
Yeah, the
Right.
Bristol O2 Academy. That's where we
a
went to.
Sobo gave to me a Cessna in a tall tree. Right, ready. Second. On the second day of Christmas, my true love sent to me
Still think his cameo in
2
Crossroads is one of the
CTDs
best things
and a
he's done.
Cessna in a tall tree. On the third day of Christmas, a Sobo gave
Although
to me
I wanted to slap him
three
when he drops the
medics
guitar. I don't care
called
who you
2
are, how
CTDs
bad you
and a
are,
Cessna
how awesome you can
in a
play.
tall tree.
You drop a guitar like that,
On the fourth
and it makes that noise
day
when
of
it hits the
Sobo,
floor. You
Christmas
slap.
something. This is what he gave us. 4 pressing buttons, 3 medics called, 2 CTDs, and a Cessna in a tall tree. Terrain. On the 5th day of Christmas, a Sobo gave to me 5 FPS. 4 pressing buttons, 3 medics called, 2 CTDs, and a Cessna in a tall tree. Now, 6. On the 6th day of Christmas, a Sobo gave to me 6 logs a laying, 5 FPS. 4 pressing buttons, 3 medics
doing?
called, 2 CTDs, and a Cessna in a tall tree. 7. On the 7th day of Christmas, a Sobo gave to me 7 cheeses cheesing, 6 logs a laying, 5 FPS. Intensely out of tune. 4 pressing buttons, 3 medics called, 2 CTDs, and a Cessna in a tall tree. On the 8th day of Christmas, a Sobo gave to me 8 mods a modding, 7 cheeses cheesing, 6 logs a laying, 5 FPS. 4 pressing buttons.
I don't get the whole
3
5
medics
FPS though. I
called,
know
2
it came out and everyone kept
CTDs,
saying it. Was it something
and
like
a Cessna
a Sobo
in a
released or
tall
something
tree.
saying it with, giving you extra
On
5
the
FPS
9th
or something?
day of Christmas, a Sobo gave
No, I
to me
think it's just a real.
9
Hey,
bears a bearing, 8
for those of
mods
us who
a
don't have the
modding,
top of the
7
line gear, every
cheeses
now and again
cheesing,
things
6
just die.
logs a laying,
Oh, does
5
it go down to like 5 FPS?
FPS.
If last
4
week
pressing buttons, 3 medics called,
I was
2
good 15 at times, so I was
CTDs,
having a rights
and
drop.
a
I must
Cessna
admit.
in a tall tree. Was that 9 or 10?
It's not
I'll
like
give you a
On
live
the
read
10th
right
day of
now.
Christmas, a Sobo gave to me 10 kitchens building,
man.
31.
9
I'm
bears
getting
a
31
bearing,
right now, it's
8
fine.
mods a modding,
I'd
7
have to go into
cheeses
settings
cheesing,
to
6
pull it- hang
logs a
on.
laying,
Sorry,
5
if I
catch
pull
your
it up on
breath,
Microsoft.
FPS. And then, 4 pressing buttons, 3 medics called,
I watched
2
it, what am I?
CTD, and a Cessna in a tall tree. 11. On the 11th day of Christmas, a Sobo gave to me
Most
11
of mine-
fireflies fleeing,
Sorry,
10
hang on.
kitchens building, 9 bears a bearing, 8 mods a modding,
Most I
7
managed to get on,
cheeses cheesing, 6 logs a laying, 5
VRG
catch your
with a
breath,
G2 reverb
FPS.
was 45.
4 pressing buttons,
Innsbruck,
3 medics called, 2
of medium,
CTDs,
but
and a Cessna.
I've got a faulty
in a
G2
tall
unit.
tree.
And my God, I just cannot get a clear
On the
image in
12th
it, so
day
it's
of
going
Christmas,
back.
a Sobo gave
So
to
are
me
you sure it's not
12
the
Gickness spotted, 11
it's not the IDS?
fireflies fleeing, 10
It
kitchens
is- I think
burning,
it's a bit
building,
of both,
9 bars
because
of bearing, 8
there's
mods of
2
modding, hang
mills
on, we get this,
out,
7 cheeses cheesing, 6 lugs
but it's
a
supposed to have a very
5
large sweet spot,
FPS,
which was why I went for it. I was like, you know, it's got a
4
large
pressing
sweet spot. I'm
buttons,
slightly
3
out, but I should be
medics
fine.
called, 2
But it
CTDs,
does not
and a Cessna
show anything
in a
clear in
poultry.
X-Plane, DCS, Microsoft
You're-
Flight Simulator. I can make stuff out, but it's like, look, have you ever seen like under the hood glasses or anything like that?
I haven't. Have you got a particularly
There are
wide or
no
narrow
words.
head or what?
That just
Not
happened
really.
live.
I'm,
the
I'm,
internet,
I would say I've got an
where
average
things like
size
that
head,
should
would
stay.
you, wife? Say I've got
And
an
tell no
average size head.
10 kitchens burning, 5 FPS.
The one that you'll
It's-
take
it's-
off
It's
at
disaster.
some point in my near future.
There are no words, fans.
She's probably already
If you're
thought
new
about
here-
it a few times.
Please come back. And if you've been here before, well, shucks, I'm awful sorry.
Yeah, that's when you've
Speaking of
got
the
to worry.
devil, if you
Yeah,
are
that's
new
when you've
here,
got to worry. When she starts
it's time
watching
for a
murder
shameless-
mysteries,
shameless
and then
plug.
if she puts on the Netflix How to Get Away with
We
Murder,
live stream every Monday,
Yeah,
Wednesday,
mate.
and Friday.
start
at 8
lowering
PM
your life
Zulu time,
insurance policy
right here
to
on
her.
YouTube and on Twitch. If you guys do like this content, be sure to hit the thumbs up button. And sure, look,
That's your
you
insurance
might
to
even consider
keep saying
subscribing to the
lower
channel,
it.
or even a follow. And even, you might consider rumbling over to our Discord. The FPS issues. Oh dear! Now, let me see. Avionics.
I've just gone nice and
we'll turn
slow
these
because I
devils
was doing
down.
my own IFR route, so I'm starting to see a couple of people catching me up now.
Try and land it in this.
Everybody disappeared
Moldova
to me a
gives
few
12
minutes ago. I'm
points
hoping
to
they'll just pop
Irlande.
back in at some stage.
Yeah, I'm only seeing one aircraft. I'm not seeing anyone else, but I've turned off.
Gibbo Ireland says, Mariah Carey, stand aside.
Yeah, I've turned
The
off
new
everything.
Christmas hit
so-
from Murph. We shall call
off
it
nameplates.
The
but
Great Unpleasantness.
I can see tail lights and landing lights of an aircraft tomorrow.
Everybody's back. You can just see me ahead of Murph there in the stream.
I kind of ended
think it's me.
abruptly. Aha, there we go. Kevin Burns says, Murph, you're some man. Happy Christmas, you legend.
I'll do
I
that.
mean, you
Got
legend.
200 on in front of them.
Many thanks, Kevin. Same to you, my dude. So you continue. No, you don't. We continue with you joining us. We continue on our flight over to Andoya Air Base. We got to pick up some supplies here. We are just 12 minutes out from our first stop of the evening. Tony Robinson says, just landed and loaded presents. Everyone disappeared.
Me? Oh,
It's like the pirate.
I say you shouldn't have a shot at me,
Yeah,
mate. I'm
took
nowhere
the
near
treasure.
the
You gotta
back.
give it back. Sydney O says, enter
I'm just
that in
doing
the
the op
Eurovision
row
contest.
arrival.
It's a sure winner for Ireland. I can tell you, it wouldn't have been the worst we sent in. Jeffson says, Murph, are you in windowed mode or full screen? I'm in windowed mode, my dude. Me lovely jumper's all covered in green fluff. Would you look at the state of that view? Absolutely.
Mate, the way I looked at it
Stunning.
is it's something. You know, I don't go out drinking. You know, I don't
Joseph
go out boozing it up
Gambino's in the
with,
house. Good to
taking
see
the
you,
piss
Joe.
and- Do you know, I don't do any of
He
that.
says, hey
so
Murph,
it's just
happy
like,
Christmas. Same to you, my dude.
Well, I've always been into stuff
Kevin
like
Burns
this. My
says,
missus
"Haha,
knows I've always been
Dustin the
into
turkey."
this. And,
Can you remember his song? Was it Irlandi no points? Or Irlanda no points?
Flying and guns, that's the only two things that I do
I think I had something. It
as
was
a
something
hobby.
called that.
So.
Uh-oh. Here's that song again.
And we go to rock gigs, don't we, babe?
Oh, there's more of it. And scene. That was getting out of hand. Best not put on that, whatchamacallit, mask for a little while.
Yeah, so I never put them on. So I never know who's who in this game because I never have the labels on.
Andrew Hill says, Andoya means Duck Island in English. Aha. Keenlever says, Irlande du Spawn. I see.
Once it starts getting a little
So,
bit
yes,
more
we
stable,
have
I'll
kind of a
start
bit of
putting
a
in
stuttery issue,
like,
but
little
it's grand.
add-ons and extra
A little
scenery
airport
and
is-
custom
but it's only
scenery
over
and
there
stuff. At the
somewhere.
minute,
we
I'm
shall
not.
be going in for the
I'm only
approach.
putting in
So we
like
have a couple of
Orbex
minutes before we
scenery
get
and
landed. At that stage, we shall.
I'm not
we'll
using any
start
other
the
aircraft
simulator.
'cause
If you guys would like to pick
with
up
the updates and
new
things,
scenery for this area, kindly
there's just too much
created
stuff
by our
that
one
can
and
easily
only
break,
Jetson
and then it's that
2001.
classic case of, oh well, do I pull out my
Ben
entire
McClure says only
custom scenery folder, etc. and
62,900 seconds until Christmas. Nice. Okay, Farrell's
I had all that headache when I was